Kajabi sells a tidy promise. One platform for your courses, your website, your emails, your payments, everything an online creator needs in a single subscription. What the marketing rarely puts on screen is the meter. Before you sell anything, the platform charges you every month on a floor that starts around $150 and climbs to $500. So we ran the actual numbers on whether course creators survive the subscription floor. Start with the number that defines the whole business, the subscription floor. As of this year, Kajabi runs 4 tiers. The basic plan is $149 a month when billed annually, or $179 paid month to month. Growth is $199 to $249. Pro is $399 to $499. There used to be a cheaper entry tier called Kickstarter at $89 a month, but Kajabi pulled it from the public pricing page earlier this year, which means the realistic front door for a new creator is now that $150 basic plan. Annualize it. The basic plan alone is roughly $1,800 a year. Growth is around $2,400. Pro is nearly $4,800. That is what you owe the platform before a single customer ever clicks buy. It is not a commission on success. It is rent, and the meter runs whether you sell or not. Now turn that rent into a sales target because that is the number that actually decides survival. Kajabi processes payments and it takes a cut roughly 2.9% plus 30 cents on a typical card sale through its own payment system on the basic plan. So picture a clean common case. $100 course. After the payment fee, you keep a little under $97 per sale. To cover just the $150 monthly floor, you need to sell roughly 2 of those courses every single month. That sounds trivial until you remember the funnel behind it. Documented course funnels convert at only 1 to 5% of the people who see the offer. At a 3% conversion rate, selling 2 courses a month means putting your offer in front of somewhere around 60 to 70 interested people every month, consistently, forever, just to break even on the platform fee. Not to earn a wage, not to profit, just to not lose money on the subscription itself. Here's where the all-in-one pitch quietly works against the creator. Kajabi's pricing model is most attractive when you run recurring revenue, a membership, a subscription community, an ongoing program, because then your income recurs to match the recurring fee. But recurring course communities have a retention problem that the marketing almost never discusses. Software aimed at small operators routinely sees monthly churn of 3 to 7%. On the high end, that compounds into losing well over half your paying members across a single year. Meanwhile, your completion numbers tell the same story from the other side. Self-paced online courses are finished by only 10 to 20% of the people who buy them. A buyer who never finishes the course is a buyer who has no reason to renew, refer a friend, or buy your next thing. So the creator is fighting a quiet 2-front war, churn pulling members out the back door while the subscription fee keeps charging at the front, and the platform collects its fee on both the members who stay and the months the creator scrambles to replace the ones who left. Now watch what the pricing structure does to a creator who is actually growing. Each Kajabi tier comes with hard ceilings. The basic plan caps you at 3 products and 2,500 contacts. Cross those limits, exactly what success looks like, and you are pushed up to growth. Then Pro, where the fee leaps from $150 a month toward $500. Hella structure is designed so that the more your audience grows, the more the platform slice grows with it, in big stair-step jumps rather than a gentle slope. And the higher you climb, the more locked in you become. Your courses, your email list, your funnels, your checkout pages all live inside the platform. Leaving means rebuilding your entire business somewhere else. So the creator who succeeds doesn't escape the floor. They graduate to a taller one, and the cost of walking away rises with every product they add. So who does survive the floor? Strip the marketing away, and the pattern is clear. The creators for whom Kajabi's math works almost all share one trait. They brought an audience with them. The people who sell courses successfully overwhelmingly had a following, an email list, or a credible reputation before they ever opened a platform account. For them, the subscription floor is a rounding error against revenue they already control. The platform didn't create their demand, it just housed it. The creators who struggle are the inverse. People who bought the all-in-one platform first, expecting the tooling itself to generate sales. It doesn't. A platform is a storefront, not a crowd. The floor charges identically whether 40,000 people know your name or 0 people do. And that is the single most important thing the all-in-one pitch leaves out. The tool assumes the hardest part, the audience, is already solved. Add up the true cost of the model and it reframes the decision. The headline number is the subscription. Call it $1,800 to $4,800 a year depending on tier. But layer on the payment processing fee skimmed off every single sale, the realistic months early on when sales don't cover the floor, and the time cost of the marketing you must do yourself to feed a 1 to 5% funnel. The platform's promise is that it handles everything. The fine print is that it handles everything except the only thing that actually determines whether you survive, getting enough of the right people to show up and buy, repeatedly, against churn that bleeds members out every month. Kajabi's tooling is genuinely capable. That is not in dispute. The question the marketing dodges is whether capable tooling is what stands between most creators and survival. The data says it is not. The audience is. So, do course creators actually survive Kajabi's subscription floor? The honest, numbers-backed answer is this: the floor is survivable, but only for a creator who has already solved the part the platform cannot. If you walk in with a real audience and recurring demand, the $1,800 a year floor is trivial, and the integrated tooling genuinely saves you time. If you walk in expecting the platform to manufacture sales, you have signed up to pay rent on an empty storefront, while a 1 to 5% funnel and 3 to 7% monthly churn quietly decide your fate. The sharpest filter is one question you can answer before you ever enter a card number. Do you already have people who would buy from you tomorrow? If yes, the floor is a tool. If no, the floor is just a monthly bill that does not care whether you ever sell a thing. That is the order the data insists on: audience first, platform second, never the reverse.